Very few people in this world know what they want to do. उसमें से आधे लोग get to do what they really want to do, and उसमें से really few people succeed. Everybody at the drama school was like, थक गए. Be a content creator because you love to create. I had that moment. First को पैसे I was like, मैं खुश नहीं हूँ पैसे आए तो. Struggle इधर भी है, struggle उधर भी रहेगा. But that is the struggle you want to do.
Correct.
I was like, मुझे suits जैसा show बनाना है.
I was very active into yoga, public speaking, anchoring, hosting.
But how are you getting time to do that? I want to know that.
Okay, so the secret is, hi everyone, this is Survi Gandhi and welcome back to a new episode of Unstoppable with Survi. Today I have a very exciting guest on my podcast. Someone who is not just a chartered accountant but also the writer of The Viral Fever, popularly known as TVF. My most favorite series of her is Half CA, and a series that all the CA aspirants loved. With that, she is also an actor and a director. This podcast is for all those who want to choose an unconventional career path after pursuing a professional degree. We discussed her CA journey and a lot of interesting insights. So make sure that you watch this video till the end. Hi Khushbu, I'm so happy to have you here on my podcast.
So happy to be here, I'm so happy of the work that you're doing, that this generation of CAs are doing, putting themselves out there. So really, I'm so happy for you.
So I just want to tell everyone that I and Khushbu, we met so randomly. I had seen one of her reel and I was in a grocery store, Big Bazaar mein, and we just crossed our path and I was like, oh, I've seen her and I should go and talk to her. So we just met and I think that was the first time I met you. But उससे पहले मैंने आपका बहुत I've seen your work Half CA में, I've seen your reels on Instagram, so I was like, God made us meet. And I was thinking to contact you for so long.
That's what you said. You told me that time ki, the first thing you told me, I really wanted to meet you and I met you and I was like, wow, really.
And it was so random.
Yeah, and I had seen your reel, obviously.
Okay.
The reel that, went really viral. People told that, the reel that where people tell you couldn't do this. And like with being CA, you do so many things. So that was like, I think it went really viral, right?
Correct.
So it came on my feed as well. So
okay.
Even I was like, yeah, who is this girl who managed to do so much with CA, because it's hard.
Correct.
Yeah.
So we are going to talk a lot. It's going to be a very fun, candid conversation, and I would really love if you stayed till the end, because आज के इस podcast में we are going to see what all can a chartered accountant do. Like being a CA, being a writer yourself, an actor, a director. I'm sure a lot of students want to explore that part. Everyone बचपन में सबका एक सपना होता है कि एक्टर बनना है बड़े होके. Even I had that dream. So I would really love to know कि आपने कैसे start किया. But starting with a very basic question that tell us more about your CA journey, your CA background.
So I'm a May 2015 attempt pass CA. So I started in like 2009. That is in the 11th class when you take commerce.
Okay.
That's when the CA start. And mere college mein, the junior college that I went to, it has like a CPT batch.
Okay.
It had a CPT section and I took that batch, that CPT batch, क्योंकि जो हमारा actual sections थे, the regular batches who were not into CS was very crowded. Okay. And I was like, I can't sit over here, so let's go shift to the CPT section. So that's what happened. I had no idea what CA is. Like, I come from a Marwadi family, I should know, but I was so unaware. I was like, chalo kar lete. And घुस के पता चला it's very hard. People don't become CAs. Like that's what I understood. And I was like, no.
ये तो बस शुरुआत थी. CPT was.
ये तो बस शुरुआत थी. And I remember this question I asked a person really clearly. And कुछ CA की बातें चल रही थी. I was like, CPT हो गया तो CA बन गए ना. And he looked at me like that and like, what are you doing in this section? I'm like, and then he told me, no, there is like और भी है. I'm like, इतना सब कुछ करना पड़ेगा. And that's when I went, like, you remember the Half CA scene where एहसास talks to a mother कि इसके बाद ये करना होता है, ये करना होता है, मेरे पास ही नहीं, क्या बच्चों.
Correct.
That actually happened with me. I went and told my mother, it's not easy to become CA, but she was like, you cannot just do BCom, okay? You have to do something.
Correct.
So better do CA. She didn't want me to do law because she's a lawyer.
Okay.
So she made me do CA. I'm like, I won't make my kids do CA. Okay. Like it goes on like that, right? So yeah, and that's what happened. And then once I got into it, then it was just like I left everything behind. Like I was into dance and everything. सब पोएट्री राइटिंग सब पीछे छूट गया एंड
So CA करते वक्त you were not into creative side?
no
Okay, so you left, you took a break
Yeah.
and सिर्फ पढ़ाई की आपने?
4 years was just पढ़ाई like I was into dancing. I used to go to Shamak Tawar Institute. सब छूट गया.
Okay.
Yeah, like because the studies are so intense, you know,
Correct.
like there's no time to do anything. So yeah, like I don't remember those 4-5 years of my life. I really want to know how did you do it, like.
So I was 12th के बाद I was very sure कि you know मुझे CA बिल्कुल भी नहीं करना है, but since I had started और पापा का सपना था कि CA बनना है, तो मैंने कहा कि अब इसमें घुसी हूँ. 12th के बाद मेरे पास कुछ भी नहीं था करने के लिए और लास्ट डे था CPT रजिस्ट्रेशन का, तो मैंने कहा कि करके देखते, अगर हुआ तो ठीक, नहीं तो वैसे भी करना ही नहीं था. और CPT हो गया फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में. फिर अब ऐसा होता है कि अगर फर्स्ट लेवल क्लियर हो गया तो नेक्स्ट लेवल पे जाओ. फिर वो नहीं हुआ मेरा, बिकॉज फिर दैट वाज द फर्स्ट टाइम व्हेन आई फेल्ड. और फिर मैंने सोचा कि यार अब ना ईगो पे आ गया, मतलब वो दैट वाज द फर्स्ट टाइम. अब सबको लग रहा है कि तुम पास हो जाओगे और नहीं होता है. तो मैंने रियलाइज किया कि गलती कहाँ हुई थी, एंड आई रियलाइज कि मैं बहुत डबल माइंडसेट से कर रही थी, करूँ नहीं करूँ, मैं भी छोड़ दूँ. तो मैंने कहा यार देखो अब मैं कर रही हूँ, या तो मैं 100% दूंगी या मेरे में गट्स होने चाहिए छोड़ने की, बट छोड़ने में ज्यादा गट्स लगते हैं. तो मैंने कहा उतनी हिम्मत तो है नहीं, वापस अपना 100% देके देखते हैं एकदम अच्छे से, ताकि वो गिल्ट नहीं रहेगा कि मैंने 100% नहीं दिया. तो 3 महीने वापस अपने आप को रूम में बंद किया और बहुत पढ़ाई की. आई क्लियर्ड. फिर फाइनल ऐसा था कि यार अब इंटर हो गया फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में, तो फाइनल तो कैसे भी करके फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में करना ही है. बट उसमें भी आई पैनिक्ड अ लॉट. मैं देख रही हूँ कि आसपास जो भी मेरे कजिन्स है उनकी शादी की बात हो रही है, और मुझे ऐसा लगा था अगर मेरा नहीं हुआ तो यू नो, एंड देन यू डोंट हैव अ वर्ड. यार तुम क्या बोलोगे, तुमने ना करियर में कुछ किया है, ना कॉन्फिडेंस है, ना डिग्री है, ना श्योरिटी है, तो घर वाले भी शादी का बोलेंगे. तो वो पैनिक से आई डिड नॉट क्लियर. सेकंड अटेम्प्ट में मैंने कहा जो भी होगा देखा जाएगा, आई विल गिव माय बेस्ट, एंड देन आई क्लियर्ड. बट यस, आई ऑलवेज केप्ट दिस वन थिंग कि मुझे ना मेरी लाइफ बहुत मोनोटोनस नहीं करनी थी. सो आई वाज वेरी एक्टिव इनटू योगा, public speaking, anchoring, hosting.
But how are you getting time to do that? I want to know that.
Okay, so the secret is, तो जब पढ़ाई करनी होती थी, I used to study like लिटरली 13-14 आवर्स रूम में बंद करके, दुनिया को भूल के, सोशल मीडिया को भूल के. बट जैसे ही एग्जाम खत्म होते थे और जो 2 महीने मिलते थे, आई यूज्ड टू डू एवरीथिंग दैट, लाइक आई यूज्ड टू प्लान माय शूट, क्या कपड़े पहनने हैं, किधर शूट करना है, क्या योगा पोज होना चाहिए. एंड उस टाइम कोविड भी था, तो आई हैड वर्क फ्रॉम होम.
See, that's how they become creators. We didn't have that. Yeah.
So I started making hairstyle videos. उस टाइम ऋतिक रोशन ने मेरा एक योगा पिक्चर उनके इंस्टाग्राम पे रिपोस्ट किया था. So that went really well. That was the initial start of my content creation journey. तो मैंने कहा स्टार्टिंग में ही ऐसा है, तो you know I should do more
and
of it.
It's a high also, right? Once you start getting that validation, you want to get more of it. I'm
taking screenshots constantly. मतलब एक ही चीज के I was dancing. He wrote like wow, mind blowing, and उसके बाद I got a chance to be an HRX athlete for his brand.
Oh, nice.
So I also met him. It was too much fun. So yeah, I want to keep this podcast about you. So I would love to know कि CA आपने कर ली, अब राइटिंग में आपका इंटरेस्ट कैसे डेवलप हुआ?
So back of my head, like I tell this very often, like very few people in this world know what they want to do. उसमें से आधे लोग get to do what they really want to do, and उसमें से really few people succeed. And it, like I was that chunk who always knew what I wanted to do, and I always wanted to come in this section that I get to do what I wanted to do. But that was like CA was never something that I wanted to. I was very clear. When I was 10 years old, I knew कि मेरे को actor बनना है.
अच्छा.
Yeah, I was so clear. But obviously you cannot tell your family that actor बनना है. No one in my family is like
मारवाड़ी family, I can understand.
Yeah. So you actually know कितना मुश्किल है ये कर, like to convince everybody. I think my parents are convinced, but the extended family they still don't understand what I'm doing and everything. So anyways, I always knew, but I never told anyone. ठीक है. But then I started working with EY after clearing my CA, and I was struggling because this was not what I wanted to do. So I was struggling mentally. I was like, ये नहीं हो रहा है मुझसे. Like I never imagined my life behind the laptop and sitting like that for just 18 hours a day. And because genuinely problem थी, पता है, like
suffocated feel होता.
Suffocated. I was feeling like what are we doing? We are just checking the work that is given to us. Like, okay, you do that is also very important, but it was not for me.
Correct.
Sometimes you should realize what is for you and what is not. That was not for me. I always wanted to create. I wanted to add something to this world. Like, I come from this background that दुनिया में आए हो तो कुछ छोड़ के जाओ.
Correct.
Like
खुद का नाम छोड़ के,
or even if a product like this is an invention, right, sitting on a chair, we don't know who did this, but this makes a significant difference in our lives.
Correct.
And I like even this small thing, and I wanted to make a difference. So even like, and I felt like I'm not making a difference क्योंकि business तो कोई और कर रहा है. हाँ, हम उसको सही तरीके से चला जरूर रहे हैं, audit जरूर कर रहे हैं, but हम I wanted to be the created one, you know, the one who creates. बाकी दूसरे लोग check करेंगे, यार मैं create करूँगी. So I remember that time also when you know, people were like huge fan of Suits that time, and it was an ongoing show. And they were like, हमें Suits जैसा firm खोलना है. I was like, मुझे Suits जैसा show बनाना है.
Awesome.
तब से I was like, I don't know कैसे होगा ये, but I was, because nowhere in this world I could have been here that I am today, right? But then when I was struggling so much, I realized अगर बॉम्बे इधर भी मैं स्ट्रगल कर रही हूँ, बॉम्बे में भी स्ट्रगल रहेगा, तो वहाँ करते हैं ना.
Okay, so are you born and brought up in Mumbai?
No, I'm not brought up in Mumbai. I'm from Hyderabad.
Okay,
actually.
oh.
Yeah, so in that Hyderabad office, when I'm struggling mentally, I don't know what to do, and I just had this moment of epiphany, you know, that struggle इधर भी है, struggle उधर भी रहेगा, but that is the struggle you want to do.
Correct. Struggle भी choose करो कौन सा करना है.
Yeah. It's not going to be easy. इधर पैसे आ रहे हैं, literally I had that moment. First को पैसे I was like, मैं खुश नहीं हूँ पैसे आए तो. I like, because the money what I'm struggling here is not worth this.
Correct.
Even at that like 22 के age में I was like, it's not worth, the correlation नहीं है, ये गड़बड़ है, ये asset is not equal to life.
Money is not making me happy.
Yeah, it's not balancing right now. So I was like, struggle है. Choose the struggle you want to do. Maybe उसमें ज़्यादा struggle है, and I was very naive. I was 22. I had no idea about this industry, but I was like, let's give it a chance. नहीं तो हमेशा रह जाएगा कि
regret रह जाएगा.
एक बार try भी नहीं किया. So I didn't tell my parents initially. I was really struggling at EY mentally. Like no one knows this as well. So what I started doing was I started taking weekend theatre classes. So EY used to make us work Monday to Friday, and there's no time. You know.
EY का तो बताओ ही मत.
Exactly. And it was a hectic work life. But luckily my team would get the Saturday, Sunday off somehow. Like we got and I was very consistent with my theatre, so I took up this weekend theatre workshop in Hyderabad, and I started this, and I was like, यही करना है. Like एक मैंने play देखा
मुंबई में आगे.
नहीं, that was Hyderabad only, and I saw this play called Court Martial. It's written by Swadeep. I don't remember the writer's name, but I saw that play and I was like, this is what I want to do. This is what I want. What they made me feel at that point of time, I want people to feel that. So that's when I decided, and the theatre workshop was going on, and that's when I decided कि अब ना properly सीखो. ऐसा नहीं है passion है. You should know, like you should
the skill, the art.
Yeah, it's the skill, it's the art. Like I think I'm good at it, but am I really good at it? You know, you can't take all these things in this business. So I was like, no, I'll train myself. Let's see if I'm doing it right or not. Or you just say I'm attracted to the fame, glamour. That's those are the wrong reasons to start any work.
Correct.
Don't start content creation because you think you'll get followers, or you'll get be a content creator because you love to create.
Correct.
That will be the byproduct. Always. I was working at EY. I told my manager I'm going to Bombay. I have, you know, some family thing and all. I told my parents I'm going to Bombay because
office.
Yeah, no, I could have wish I could say, but I had to stay at my Masi's house. I couldn't. So I was like, I want to meet Masi. I have not met her for a long time. So after clearing CA, I didn't get any money. So let me take some money from her. You know, देते हैं ना CA वाले. So let me take some money from her. And 2 दिन का ऑडिशन था. मैं रोज सुबह चली जाती थी. और and this is me about Bombay. Okay, the audition was at Churni Road and we stayed at Kandivali. I don't know anything about the trains.
Okay.
I don't know anything. And without telling anyone, I figured it all out.
Oh my God.
I know.
एकदम ऐसे लगा भीड़ में छोड़ दिया होगा.
Yeah, and I किसी को बताया भी नहीं ना, बताती तो फिर प्रॉब्लम हो जाता. तो फिर सब मैंने फिगर आउट किया. The second day I got late as well because I took a slow train.
अच्छा.
And it was stopping everywhere. I was supposed to reach at 10 o'clock. I reached at 11. Because I had no idea about Bombay. I was so naive.
Correct.
I was like, अब तो मतलब इतनी सी चीज मैं नहीं कर पाई हूँ. 10 के बजे में 11 o'clock मेरे को कौन सेलेक्ट करेगा? And I forgot all my audition lines क्योंकि EY में टाइम कहाँ था audition
learn करने का.
Yeah, they gave me a full monologue and पहले तो कुछ आता नहीं है. And EY में there's no time to learn. I used to be like, I have to go learn and everything, and by the time you finish your work, it's like 10, 11. By the time you reach home, it's 12. And where is the time to?
Correct.
So I had not prepared the way I was supposed to. my audition was not that great. The second day I reached at 11.
Okay.
There were full chances I won't be selected, but I don't know what they saw in me. I got selected.
Wow.
And I was at EY. But once I came back from Bombay, I told my manager that I'm going to quit.
Acha.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to do theatre. And once the this thing came, like अगर drama school में होता नहीं होता, I would have quit. She was like trying to hold me, you know, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. But the day I got the admission call that you're selected, I was like, after having so many F-ups, I got selected. It's something to be, you know,
Proud of, actually.
proud of, and something, you know, there is a direction that I want to, you know, something I can learn also. And then that day I told my manager, sorry, I won't wait any longer. I sign, give me the
Give me my money.
give me my full and final settlement, and
Correct.
I'll be leaving in like 1 month. And they were also they've also not seen this case, right? Who at
Correct.
EY, like I was the first ones to do that. Like you guys are doing content creation now.
उस टाइम नहीं होता होगा ये
उस टाइम
सब.
नहीं होता था, like who does this, who and they were also shocked and everything, but I was like, no, I want to do this. And then I remember 24th June was the last day of EY. 1st July was my joining at the drama school.
Okay.
So I didn't even have a break of like 1 month before anything. Yeah, so I took the drama school Mumbai. So my drama school Mumbai, it had like actors like Adarsh Gaurav,
Okay.
who did White Tiger, Abhishek Chauhan, who's done Asur, Cubicles, and so on. Chrisanne Pereira, who's just come.
ये सब ड्रामा स्कूल में आपको मिले
Yeah,
थे.
they were my batchmates.
Oh,
now,
wow.
who are doing so exceptionally well right now.
Awesome.
So I was like, right now in retrospective, if you see, I was like, I was among the best people in that batch.
Correct.
It's because it's not, acting is not about what I learned from teachers. It's what I learned from, we learn from each other.
Okay.
Like we both will be doing a scene, right? So something you do will surprise me. Like, हाँ मैं भी ये कर सकती हूँ, तो मैं बाद में करूँगी ना ये.
Correct.
Somewhere, so it's not, yeah, teachers teach you, but it's so much what your
Observing?
ensemble teaches you. Yeah, or observing, like Abhishek Chauhan, Adarsh, and they were very great actors. So like just seeing that, oh, the same scene used to be given to us and we used to be given to them, and they used to do something. Oh my God, why didn't I make a choice?
Okay.
So somewhere or not, you are learning from them. But it was a great learning experience. So that 1 year, what happened was, it was a very physically tiring school. So everybody at the drama school was like, हाँ थक गए, please उनको बोलो कम करे. And हम लोग CA किए हुए हैं.
अच्छा. Okay. तो हमें तो आदत है.
हाँ, and I used to be like 6 o'clock the school used to get over, and I'm like, अब तो start हुआ है काम. So people used to get tired, but I remember library थी school में, मैं plays लेके जाती थी. मैंने बहुत plays पढ़े हैं.
Okay.
Yeah, and my flatmate at that time was also a drama school student, and she was very good with her diction and Hindi. मैं South से आती हूँ, so my Hindi isn't like
Hindying.
Yeah, my Hindi is like इतना कभी हमने pronunciation, मैंने जो घर पे हिंदी बात की है वही किया, because आसपास we used to talk either in English or a little bit of Telugu or this thing. Like when I was growing up, or now with CA तो सब मारवाड़ी दोस्त थे तो हिंदी हो गया था, but when I was growing up it was mostly English. So my and Hyderabadi Hindi is also like तू करता gender इतना नहीं है, क्या रे क्या कर रहा. So उसने मेरी काफी like she worked on my diction and everything. So it was a very, that 1 year was an enriching experience for me.
Okay.
And like you know, I started like the most अंडर कॉन्फिडेंट पर्सन. लाइक मैं अकेली थी बैच में जो सीए करके आई थी, बाकी सब ने, आदर्श ने.
But you were still the most intelligent among everyone.
I didn't feel like that at that time. I didn't feel like that at that time, because how does it matter when you're doing arts, you know? सीए करके आई हूँ, I have a sense of, you know, professionalism in me. That I have a sense of like documentation, ये करना है, the right way to do things. I have all of that. I am intelligent. ऐसा नहीं है, but when you're doing arts, there are so many, like the first thing that I struggled with at drama school, and if you want to become a content creator and everything, is Khushbu, let go. My faculty used to tell me, don't think. And I'm like, हैं? CA में बोलते हैं think. 4 साल मुझे train किया था तो think. And I didn't understand what then. I'm sure when I'm talking to the audience also, they'll be like, हाँ, what was your sir telling? Don't think. But one day when I was doing some improvisation or when I was on stage, I just did something without thinking.
Okay.
And it just came, like इधर से नहीं आया, it just came from somewhere else. And it worked magic, you know. It landed. You got the applause. You got what you wanted.
It hit the spot.
It hit the it hit the spot, and what I wanted the audience to feel, they felt that. And that's when I understood, like, don't think. What does don't think mean?
Okay.
So that's when I understood, okay, this is what don't think means. And then then मैं खुल गई. I started enjoying the process, and then it was me who was like, जिसने एक play बनाया था, and that the owner of the drama school really liked, the principal of the drama school, Jehan Manekshaw, and he was like, तेरा format थोड़ा TVF जैसा, and let me recommend you to TVF.
Wow.
जिसको कुछ भी नहीं आता था, she got the recommendation to be at TVF. This is
So
how
that connection really helped.
Yeah.
I feel कि अगर तुम सही इंसान को reach out करते हो ना, मे बी उसको शायद वो नहीं आता होगा, but they will always recommend you to someone जिसके पास वो हो गया आपके लिए जगह.
Yeah, and I was lucky also, like I got into TVF, so that's how TVF happened and the writing journey started.
Okay, so a lot of students want to get into acting. How did you convince your parents?
How did are they convinced?
Still not convinced.
No, now they are. I think I convinced my parents by becoming a bit successful when, like, they were not convinced at all. But once when we were at the airport and someone recognized me for my roles at Cubicles, and my mother was like, "Huh?
जानते?
हाँ, आप इसको जानते हो? इसको जानते
ये मेरी बेटी है.
हाँ, इसको कैसे जानते हो?" And that's when I think things, like, it took a long time. Success is what convinces parents, nothing else.
Okay, so do you feel that CA also gave you that stability, a confidence, a stability?
CA gave me this thing कि अगर जिस दिन ये मेरा काम नहीं करेगा, like, I went to TVF and everything. अगर things wouldn't have worked out for me, I wouldn't have made the money that
Correct.
I'm supposed to make, at least to survive. I would have gone back to CA. Like, I'm a very practical person that way.
Okay.
If I'm not able to feed myself, I wouldn't have stayed in
Longer.
No, I wouldn't have done that. So CA was always that strong support कि ये छोड़ देगी तो कुछ बहुत अच्छा है पीछे, like that will always feed you. So
Awesome.
डरो मत करो.
So I have seen your series Half CA और मैंने एक दिन में, इनफैक्ट एक दिन में नहीं, एक रात में पूरे सारे एपिसोड्स खत्म किए थे, एंड इट वाज सो रिलेटेबल. लाइक मैं ना एक बुक लेके बैठी थी बिकॉज आई वांटेड टू मेक अ रिव्यू वीडियो यूट्यूब पे कि हाउ इज द सीरीज, एंड आई हैव अ यूट्यूब चैनल, तो उससे रिलेटेड मैंने आके इंस्टाग्राम पे देखा था कि आपने चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट लिखा है ब्रैकेट में फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट. सो दैट इज एक्चुअली अ ग्रेट अचीवमेंट, फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में सीए बना. बट डू यू थिंक दैट अटेम्प्ट्स रियली मैटर?
Attempts in the long run, it doesn't matter. But for me, how it changed my this thing was क्योंकि मैं first attempt में थी. अगर मैंने तो I could do all of this, right?
करेक्ट.
अगर मेरे को 3-4 अटेम्प्ट लग गए होते, I would have gotten older. I wouldn't have had the guts कि मैंने इतना टाइम दे दिया है इधर तो मैं छोड़ के निकलूं. क्योंकि I would have invested 2 more years to pass CA if I wouldn't have done it the first attempt. Because I cleared in the first attempt, I had time by my side. I could have was 22 when I became CA. Like, just I could have been 21, but my birthday's on July 6th, result 14 July.
Okay.
And
I feel it.
Yeah, so I was just 22 and I got my articleship भी खत्म नहीं हुई थी. Like the first attempt वाले advantages वाले थे. And बहुत जल्दी decisions लेने में first attempt help. In the long run, like if you just want to stay in the CA field, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Your knowledge, the work ethic, that
matters.
Yeah.
So what I also feel is कि अगर आपको सिर्फ CA का ही काम करना है तब attempts matter नहीं करता है, but time also has an opportunity cost and that is bigger than money at times.
Yeah.
So जो अगर if you want to explore the sides, if you want to explore the creative side, उसके लिए आपको time चाहिए रहेगा. और एक बार वो time चला जाता है ना, उसके बाद you just think about the necessity कि अब लाइफ में पैसे कमाने, बट अगर खुद का क्रिएटिव साइड एक्सप्लोर करना है तो उसके लिए इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू क्लियर सीए एज सुन एज पॉसिबल. इट इज आई एम नॉट अगेंस्ट पीपल जो बहुत अटेम्प्ट्स लेते, बिकॉज आई डू अंडरस्टैंड दे आर पार्ट ऑफ द स्टोरी, बट जितना जल्दी आप सीए क्लियर करोगे उतनी ज्यादा आपको अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिलेगी और टाइम मिलेगा खुद को एक्सप्लोर करने के लिए.
Then you can start working early and realize कि मेरे को ये फील्ड में नहीं करना, ये फील्ड में करना एंड एवरीथिंग. ऑप्शंस भी ज्यादा हो जाते हैं फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट, लाइक यू हैव many years in hand. But also जैसे हमने हाफ सीए में कहा था कि if you feel it's not for you, अटेम्प्ट दे रहे हो छोड़ दो. मतलब रबर बैंड को कितना खींचोगे, जितना खींचोगे उतनी ज्यादा दर्द होगा. लाइक दैट्स व्हाट व्हेन आई सॉ माय फ्रेंड्स जिनका मेरे को पता था कि नहीं होगा इनसे. मतलब
व्हाट डू यू फील इज दैट मोमेंट कि अब बच्चा अटेम्प्ट दे रहा है और उसे नहीं हो रहा है, तो व्हाट शुड बी दैट वन पॉइंट कि अब उसको सीए छोड़ देना चाहिए?
यदि बहुत अगर तुमको लग रहा है ना, बहुत अंदर से आता है, लाइक आई सेड इन हाफ सी, दोज वर द लाइंस रिटन बाय मी, यू नो, कि एक रबर बैंड पकड़ आर्ची, कितना खींचेगी, खींचते जा अब तेको नहीं लगता सही टाइम पे छोड़ देना चाहिए था? इट्स जस्ट दैट यू शुड नो व्हेन द सही टाइम इज। कि थोड़े लोग होते हैं यार, नहीं मैं कर, ईगो पे ले लेते हैं, नहीं मैं करके दिखाऊंगी। मत करो यार, यू आर वेस्टिंग योर टाइम। अगर नहीं करना है, इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, छोड़ दो। लीव एट द राइट टाइम, वो भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। कर सकते हो, यू गॉट द नॉलेज दैट अ सीए इज लाइक, बट दैट्स वेरी इनसाइड यू ना, कि कब छोड़ना है। बट लीव एट द राइट टाइम। ऐसे मत करो कि 5 अटेम्प्ट साल दे ही दिया। लीव, लाइक आई हैव सीन माई फ्रेंड्स, सो दे लेफ्ट एट द राइट टाइम एंड दे आर डूइंग वेल इन देयर लाइव्स। सो
Okay.
yeah.
So, Khushbu, you are also a writer. तो writers को I've seen a lot of time they have this creativity block कि कुछ ideas ही नहीं आ रहे, out of ideas. So how do you deal with that?
आई हैव नॉट हैड लाइक फेजेस, 1-2 महीने आइडियाज नहीं आए, ऐसा नहीं होता है। ऐसा तो होता है कि आज का दिन बर्बाद हो गया, कुछ हुआ ही नहीं, कुछ समझ ही नहीं आया। तो आई डोंट नो यार, मतलब द प्रोसेस इज, आई डोंट नो आइडियाज कहाँ से आते हैं। इफ यू आस्क मी हाफ सीए कैसे लिखा, आई डोंट नो आइडियाज कहाँ से आए। मतलब इट्स अ वेरी स्पिरिचुअल थॉट, बताओ आइडियाज कहाँ से आते हैं। मैं भी जानना चाहती हूँ, मैं लिखती हूँ, पर आइडियाज कहाँ से आते हैं। बट जब आइडियाज नहीं आ रहे होते हैं, व्हाट विल स्टिमुलेट दोज आइडिया गिविंग थिंग्स फॉर यू? लाइक फॉर मी, अ लॉट ऑफ रिसर्च डज,
Okay.
watching a lot of content does. Like अगर मैं, because now I'm active on Instagram also and I upload quite frequently and पता नहीं ideas कहाँ से आते हैं। तो sometimes I don't have ideas. What I do is I watch. कुछ maybe ये चीज़ वो ट्रिगर कर देगा, वो चीज़ ये ट्रिगर कर देगा। So I think you know staying in the process, नहीं ये बनाना है, and to watch the content, research and all that would help you with your blog. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. The Viral Fever जो TVF है, उनके shows बहुत ज़्यादा interesting होते हैं, जैसे we've seen पंचायत, गुल्लक, हाफ सीए. So what makes them so unique?
I think first of all, writers like me.
True.
Let's keep it aside. I think what I would say is really the writing. Like
Okay.
the writing process is so democratic at TVF. Like it's just not the makers who's making it. A chai wala comes and listens to your scripts and he can give feedback. और अगर उसका feedback अच्छा हुआ तो तुम लोगे. Like that's the process, because at the end of the day audience वो भी है तुम्हारी.
Correct.
And that's like I've shared this reel also in our writers room, and when a writers is narrating a script, भरा रहता है, and everybody is supposed to come and listen to those narrations. And yes, Arunab sir gives your feedback and everything, but anybody can give. We have sometimes, like when we were narrating half CA and all, accounts वाले बंदे ने आके feedback दिया था. Like they, yeah, who's been with CA community, उन्होंने आके feedback दिया था. So the narration process at TVF is really निचोड़ लेते हैं writers को, but that's also very important to put the kind of product that we are putting out. Yeah.
Awesome. So I feel जितना ज़्यादा relatable होगा, तो उतना ज़्यादा people would, you know, it would hit the emotional spot.
बिल्कुल. And narration से पता चलता है, the number of narrations that we do, right? उससे पता चलता है कि ये जो मैंने particular scene लिखा है, audience को समझ में आ रहा है, नहीं आ रहा है. यूजुअली अगर कॉमेडी लिख दो तो हंस देते हैं लोग, तो हमें पता है कि अगर इधर हंस रहे हैं तो स्क्रीन पे भी हंसी देंगे. वो तो एक्टर को डिलीवर करना है. अगर हम लोग
राइटिंग अच्छी हो,
तो एक्टर को तो बस लाइन बोलना है, बाकी तो राइटिंग ही संभालेगा. सो दैट इज द समथिंग दैट वी डू वेरी वेल, लाइक वेरी डेमोक्रेटिक पीपल एंड गोइंग व्हाट द ऑडियंस फील्स लाइक.
आई फील सो एक्टर्स तो सिर्फ लाइन बोल रहे हैं, मोर इट द, you know, the backbone is always the writer.
Yeah. You know, I'll tell you this example, and I really want to say this. When I realized writing is really important, it was my first video at गर्लियापा. ठीक है, मेरे को 14 दिन हुए थे ज्वाइन करके, एंड उन्होंने बोला तुम ये रोल कर लो, एंड उसमें एक लाइन थी सीन में, एंड इट वाज आइकॉनिक. इफ यू नो, अगर सरकार का जो अमिताभ बच्चन ने कैरेक्टर किया होता, अगर वो लड़की होता तो मेरे को सरकार के 2-3 वो थे ना चेले, मुझे उनमें से एक बनाया था, एंड मेरी एक लाइन थी सीन में, एंड आई वाज लाइक ठीक है बोल देते ए गाड़ी, एंड दैट लाइन वाज ए गाड़ी नहीं है दीदी के पास. एंड यू वोंट बिलीव सुरभि, कमेंट सेक्शन में सिर्फ वो लाइन थी, एंड आई वाज लाइक यार एक लाइन थी यार, ये कैसे हिट हो गया. एंड लाइक दिस इज द पावर ऑफ राइटिंग. इट वाज नॉट माई लाइन. आई वाज लाइक ये तो चलेगा भी नहीं, हु विल, मतलब कौन देखेगा मेरे को सीन में, एंड पीपल वर कमेंटिंग ऑन दैट लाइन. दैट्स व्हेन आई रियलाइज्ड यार doesn't matter role, it's the writing that's important. Trust the writers to do the job.
Correct.
Yeah.
So just a question, like basic question that comes from here is, anyone who wants to become a writer, what is that 3 piece of advice that you would like to give them?
Firstly, I would ask why. It's not easy job. Like I've been a CA, I've been an actor, I've been a director, and I've done like sales, marketing, सब किया मैंने. Writing is the hardest thing I've ever done. Like I'm telling you,
Oh.
yeah, it is that hard. Are you ready for that grind? So ask yourself why. Are you ready to like screenplay writer बनना है तो are you ready to make less money and do all the work?
Okay.
Yeah, because you will not get any recognition. People know the directors, people know the actors, but writers don't get anything. Like अगर writers नहीं होते तो नहीं बनता जो बन रहा है. मतलब like लापता ladies बहुत अच्छा है था.
Correct.
But who knows the writer of that
Movie.
film? But this writing is so good.
Yes, true.
Like no one know. Like a Netflix will call an Amir Khan, a Sneha Desai, and all the actors. But the backbone of the movie, the lines that have worked for the movie, I love you. He's delivered it. पर किसी ने लिखा है, किसी ने सोचा है वो.
Correct.
तो नहीं आया ना. No one knows that person. And no one will know that person as well.
So are you ready to be at the back stage?
Are you just do it? Are you ready to just do it for the love of the craft?
Awesome.
Like there's no money that much. Like an actor makes much more, and there is no recognition as well. But are you ready to do it for the passion? And the third advice is, are you a good observer? Like my advice is, become a good observer. Like if I'm talking to you, like you will have a particular characteristic that I can learn from today. And a writer should be a very good observer of life.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Awesome.
that's how you become and create different things.
Create magic.
Yeah, create relatable things. Yeah.
True. So, Khushbu, I also know that you are a very good friend of Parul Gulati. So, what do you think makes her the Malkin?
Firstly, Parul is a very smart girl. Like she works hard. Like when she says she works 22 hours a day, she works 24 hours a day. Whenever she's sleeping also, she's working. And she's not doing one job. Like people think what makes her the Malkin. But mind you, she's creating content on her Instagram. She's being an actor. That means she's auditioning for roles. She's doing that. Plus she's running her business. And she's also, doing so much more, being a daughter, and she does all of that. So what makes Parul Gulati is, firstly, the most beautiful part about her is करके देखते हैं. फेल होगा तो देखा जाएगा, पर पहले करके तो देखो. Like this is the first thing that I've learned from her. करके देखो. हम लोग हमेशा अपने हेड में रहते, this work. उसको आइडिया आया हेयर एक्सटेंशन का, उसने करके देखा. And literally, जब करके देखा, no one knew Instagram would blow up the way it blew up today. But she was very consistent with posting her videos, and wherever she could reach out. Like even when that started in front of us, we were on the set of Girls Hostel season 1. So she used to get her niche hair bags and everything, and she used to tell all the actors, look, I started this business, this is how I'm doing it. And she used to put those Zahira blue hairs. First thing is karke dekho, and also be shameless. You've created something, be proud of it. Don't be like, नहीं मेरे से नहीं होगा ये, I can't sell it. No, then you are not meant to be a businesswoman, and she is a businesswoman. She knows what would work, and that is putting yourself out there, putting your product out there.
Correct.
So yeah,
I feel that she has this mad passion and mad obsession for what she is doing. And second thing is, she has a lot of self-confidence. वो अपने आप को मालकिन समझती है, इसलिए people around her think her as मालकिन.
Yeah,
so whatever you do, what I have learned is, जो भी कर रहे हो उसमें पागल हो जाओ. Do it with so much of dedication कि तुम्हें पता है कि तुम्हारा प्रोडक्ट वर्क करेगा, और नहीं भी कर रहा है, always keep improving. And second thing is, खुद में confidence रखो, because nobody is going to do that for you. You need to push yourself. You need to think that you are the best in the market, and then I feel these are the few things that I have learned from her.
Yeah, that is there for sure. Like without that, I don't think she would have become, like Parul Gulati was a star before she was a Malkin.
Okay,
like
she was an actor.
She was an actor, but she, she likes to be treated a certain way, and she knows what she wants from the world. अगर तुम्हें कुछ अचीव करना है, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल नो क्या अचीव करना है, and उसे हमेशा पता है उसे क्या अचीव करना है.
Awesome. She has that clarity.
She is very clear. Yeah.
Okay.
And she gets that.
Oh, awesome. So I really want to meet her. I
Yeah.
would love to meet her someday.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I love this woman. I really love what she's doing. I love the way she comes, and she, even if when she's on the vacation, beach पे है, तो भी बताएंगे, oh guys, I'm on the beach, I'm wearing this niche hair extension.
Yeah, yeah.
The way she puts her products on the internet, I love that way.
Yeah, that's also like not thinking, right? ये अच्छा लगेगा नहीं लगेगा. So I was in Vietnam with Parul, and she was like, we were in a very beautiful boat at Hoi An, and beautiful lights and everything. And Khushbu, she was like, Khushbu phone le, and she's like, ऐसे रखना, ये angle रखना. She knows her angles very well. That woman, she's very particular about it and very self-aware. This is what will work. And she was like, she just turned her back and she created a hairstyle, and it looked so beautiful at that time. I'm like, इसने सोचा कैसे? So what she wants to achieve is constantly on her mind. That's where you're on such a beautiful boat on Hoi An, you will be like, oh, I want to do this, and she was thinking about business. So I think that's the mindset you need to achieve what she's achieved.
I think she's also very candid. तो कोई भी hair वाली रील होगी ना, और उस पे अगर उनका कमेंट ना हो, ऐसा पॉसिबल ही नहीं है. मतलब एनीथिंग अबाउट हेयर ग्रोथ और हेयर केयर या एनी, she'll be the first person to comment. और फिर नीचे उनके रिप्लाई में आएंगे, आ गई मालकिन, how can you not be here? So I think she's very active and very alert, क्योंकि उनको पता है कि किधर she want to make her presence और ऐसे.
Her Insta's game is very strong. Very strong.
So the next question is, what were the lessons from your CA journey that helped you in writing, acting and directing?
So CA is a very different field than this. This is a much more creative field, and CA is a very professional field. What I got from that field to this field is professionalism.
Okay.
A deadline means a deadline. 30th September को tax return नहीं गया तो penalty लगेगी. So same thing as a writer, कुछ penalty नहीं लगेगी, but I think लग जाएगी.
Correct.
So that's how you stay professional to your craft as well. So what I've got is the hard work. Like hours don't matter to me. CA ने इतना train कर दिया है, इधर से उधर जाना, उधर से इधर जाना, audit पे
मेहनत करना,
क्लास जाना, ये करना वो करना. तो अभी this seems, हाँ इसी की तो आदत है हमें, यही तो करते आए हैं. तो that has gotten, like, these are the two things that I've bought from CA to my creative craft.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I feel it is also कि कोई भी चीज करो ना तो जिद पकड़ लो कि करनी ही है. मतलब इट इज ऑलवेज योर परसिस्टेंस कि आपको वो चीज मिलेगी कि नहीं. एंड जितना ज्यादा जिद्दी हो गया, आई ऑलवेज टेल कि जब जिद्दी होगा दिल, जरूर मिलेगी मंजिल.
Right.
सो जितना ज्यादा तुम उस पर अड़े रहोगे कि भाई करके रहना है, तो आई फील दैट इज,
love that line. जब जिद्दी होगा दिल,
जरूर मिलेगी मंजिल.
Nice.
सो आई फील दैट इज व्हाट CA हैज taught me. मैंने रिसेंटली आपकी एक सीरीज देखी थी सिस्टर्स, और मुझे पता चला है कि उसमें आपने एक्टिंग भी की है, डायरेक्टिंग भी की है एंड राइटिंग भी की है. सो हाउ डिड यू स्विच बिटवीन दीज 3 roles in one single series?
It was the hardest thing I've ever done, like, because it's very hard. Because as a writing तो पहले हो जाती है, but direction is another ball game. Direction is like managing everything, and we shoot really like बहुत hectic shoot होता है, 18 hours a day. You have to just be awake, sleep on 6 hours, and as an actor you have to look fresh.
Correct.
So I was like, by director I was like this on a chair, and by actor I was like this. So I don't know how I did it. It was just a mindset game that I had to play this thing. Luckily there was an like we were co-directing. I directed an episode, and जिसमें मेरा बहुत ज़्यादा रोल था was being directed by someone else.
Okay.
So ऐसा नहीं था मेरे एपिसोड में मेरा काम नहीं था. But she was there, so I could rely कि यार प्लीज तू ये देख ले, because दोनों करना थोड़ा मुश्किल हो रहा है. Because I've also realized on that set, why don't women act and direct?
अच्छा.
क्योंकि हमें इतना मेकअप करना होता है, हम अपने अपीयरेंस पे इतना ध्यान देते हैं. लड़के क्या है, ऐसे ऐसे बाल कर लेंगे, आ जाएंगे. मेरी चोटी खुल जाती थी. I used to like sit
Correct. I had seen your long braid वाली चोटी.
हाँ, फिर to do that, and I'm like, मैं शॉर्ट देखो ये करवाऊं. And boys don't have ना, उनको ये करना है थोड़ा मेकअप. We have elaborate makeup.
Correct.
And I'm like, oh my god, आज समझ में आया लड़कियां क्यों नहीं डायरेक्ट करती. It's hard job, but you have to have your team. That she was there, so she was taking the calls and everything. Otherwise नहीं होता.
Okay.
तो timelines तो वो नहीं होते.
इस podcast में we discussed about your journey as a CA, actor, writer, director. What is that one piece of advice that you would have for your younger self?
For my younger self, like when I was 15.
When you were around my age, like 23, 24?
23, 24. So I had started with my, writing journey by that time, 23, 24. My advice would be, don't hesitate to reach out to people.
Be shameless.
Be shameless, really. Like in this field that we are in, or anything, networking is the most important thing. And in this field more or so, because it's not, you have to reach out to the director, casting director. And मेरा 2 साल इसी में लग गया कि अगर मैं मैसेज करूंगी उसे कैसा लगेगा. Don't hesitate. उसको जैसा भी लगे तुम्हें अपना काम करना है.
Awesome.
So that's the one advice I would give to my younger self. Don't hesitate. Be shameless.
In asking, मांगोगे तो मिलेगा.
मांगोगे तो मिलेगा. Yeah.
Okay. And what is that one thing you know now you wish you knew when you were younger?
That manifestation is true.
Okay.
Yeah, because 14, 15, no one tells you. And when I was growing up 10, 15 years ago, no one was talking about manifestation. जो सोचोगे वो होगा नहीं. But somewhere कैसे आई यार एक मारवाड़ी लड़की, मारवाड़ी लड़की कैसे एक राइटर, डायरेक्टर, एक्टर बनी है.
और सीए भी.
और सीए भी. मतलब सीए करने के बाद ये बनी है. मतलब there was no way of this happening. But I knew I wanted to be an actor since 10, and always going to sleep, getting up, think actor बनेंगे एक दिन, actor, और बनी मैं.
Awesome. Wow.
So that's what's important. Like
So
वो सोचोगे जैसी लाइफ इमेजिन करी थी मैं वैसी ही लाइफ जी रही हूँ.
I am so proud of you. Like I have known you for I think few months, but आपने जो किया है, because I know कि सीए बनने के बाद बहुत सारे लोग सोचते हैं कि जॉब करो और प्रैक्टिस करो या वो उसमें वो रैट रेस में जाते हैं, but उससे बाहर निकल के you did something, and I'm genuinely so happy for you that you're going to your story is going to inspire so many students जिनको typical conventional job नहीं करनी है.
And I'll tell you this one story, ठीक है. जब हाफ सी आया था, the president of ICAI called me.
Wow.
And told me that this show is really good.
Okay.
And I was at that moment just thinking, अगर मैं सीए में होती क्या मेरे को प्रेसिडेंट कॉल करते.
हाँ, या तो रैंक लाओ या ऐसा कुछ काम करो.
मेरा तो रैंक आता नहीं कभी. But that thing happened and I was like, sometimes risks, that you take pays off. So that time was like,
You've made it moment.
Yeah, you made it. Like कहाँ की IVCA कुछ ऐसा कर दिया कि the whole CA community is talking about it. So it happens, Just work hard and be at it.
So good to know your story, and I'm very very proud of you. आप जो भी करो लाइफ में आपको बहुत बहुत सक्सेस मिले, आपकी हर इच्छा पूरी हो, हमेशा हमेशा whatever you think you get more than what you think. So it was great talking to you. It was lovely talking to you. And anything that you want to say, any last message?
Firstly, I want to thank you for having me over here, and I wish the same for you, that you get so much more, because you're doing such a fab job. I know how hard content creation is. It is a very hard job, talking to people, reaching out. It's not like if I'm coming here, it's because you reached out to me.
Correct.
Because
I was shameless in reaching out to you.
Exactly. And do that. Like I don't think I was every time I was like, I don't want to talk to you. Because I want to connect to the community and everything. So you're doing a good job. Keep at it. But don't, kabhi you will have your ups, you will have your downs. Don't don't stop at it, because it's an amazing job. It's not easy what you're doing. So keep at it. बहुत कम लोग कर पाते हैं, and you're few of them. So
thank you so much. Yeah. So this आपसे बात करके I feel कि मैंने personally बहुत सारी चीजें सीखी है. Be shameless in reaching out to people, and बस hesitate मत करो, जाओ. So it was lovely talking to you. So good to meet you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. So that was it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Let me know what is that one lesson that you learned from this podcast. Do write it in the comments below. And also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you in the next episode. Until then, take care.